Hey, my dudes, it's Captain Kickass, and today we are reviewing a video game. What we are looking at is Battle Arena VR, and it is one of my favorite virtual reality games. As you can see, it's a fast-paced first-person shooter, and you have a variety of weapons to smite your enemies with, but what really sets it apart is you can see on your left wrist there, you have your linker, which is basically a grappling hook with an elastic tether on it that will allow you to navigate the map and rain metal death down on your enemies from above just as soon as you get the hang of it. Learning how to use it is essential in player versus player because, boy, the other guys, they sure all know how to use it and they will mess you up. This game is a lot of fun. It is simple enough so that you can pick it up and just start shooting right away, but it takes a little while to master. There's enough gameplay elements to make it complex enough to have a little bit of staying power. The player versus player, most of the community is fun and friendly, although it's a new game and sometimes finding people for a match can be a little bit tricky. In the meantime, you can always practice against bots, but where this game really shines is in the player versus player combat. One of the cool things about this game is that the entire game has basically been developed by one guy, and he is dedicated, and he's also active in the community on the Discord, and he's responsive to suggestions. In the couple of months that I've been playing the game, I've seen it evolve considerably, and it keeps getting better and better. Initially, I wasn't really impressed with the graphics. It's kind of got that Minecraft sort of look to it, which is not something I'm a huge fan of. But as you start playing, you kind of understand why he made the artistic choices that he did. Everything about the game is really centered around the gameplay. The guns, the haptic feedback, and the sounds, he's got those dialed in, so they're all very satisfying to shoot. You really feel a visceral sense of satisfaction when you're firing your weapons and connecting with your targets, and that immersion and that connected feeling that you get when you're playing a good game. It's definitely present in this. I would highly recommend to anybody, if you like first-person shooters, you're gonna like playing this. The developer has stated that he wanted the game to just be fast-paced and fun to play, and I have to say that he has succeeded on achieving those goals. There's not a lot of downtime. You get right into a match, you're fighting, and you're not waiting around a long time between matches. So it's pretty much always go time. And the game definitely does have that X factor. Whatever it is that makes an activity fun or enjoyable, this game's got it in spades. It's just a blast. To get the action started quickly, you start off with 3 weapons. You've got a pistol, a long-range submachine gun laser, and some kind of a plasma thrower that works a lot like a flamethrower. There's other weapons scattered around the map available as power-ups. There's a rocket launcher that I'm a big fan of, a railgun, and also this game's version of the BFG. I call it the disco ball gun. Shoots off this big glowing ball of light that homes in on your opponents and basically twinkles them to death. It's not the manliest of deaths, but we don't all get to choose how we're sent off to Valhalla, so just try not to get hit.